Hi, I'm Angelyn Marti, and today I'll be talking about Jesmyn Ward's Salvage the Bones, and I'll be mainly focusing on the illusion of Medea and the theme of finding one's empowerment through this novel and through the main character, Esh. It was a beautiful one, and I really enjoyed it, so that's what I'll be talking about today. I really like the main character, Esh, only because she was so human and relatable. She was insecure, and a lot of girls are insecure, so I could really relate to that. And she often escaped her reality through myths such as Medea and Jason, which is a very prevalent theme in the novel. But Medea definitely, it has many illusions in this novel. Esh likes to compare to herself to Medea. Medea is very feminine, as well as she possesses like secret magic powers that a lot of the men in her story don't really approve of, because they're like, wow, a woman can do things, and they're just really surprised. And I think that's why Esh is so intrigued by Medea, because she's just so powerful, whereas Esh doesn't have as much power in her situation, and she is surrounded by men, just like Medea. Medea, just some background, she traveled with Jason and the Argonauts, and they were an all-man crew except for one other lady. But yeah, she's surrounded by men. And as we learn later in the novel, Skeeta's real name is actually Jason. And when I read that, that kind of blew my mind, because I was like, oh my gosh, it's just like connecting all the dots and really coming full circle of the whole Medea illusion throughout the novel. Another Medea illusion that I caught on to was all the children die besides Esh's unborn child. But in Medea and Jason's myth, she kills her children, while in Salvage the Bones, all of China's children die, and maybe even China, it's kind of safe to assume that she probably is gone forever. I hate to say it, but that's just my opinion. So sad. This novel is also about empowerment, because as Esh tries to escape from her reality through these myths, she admires these strong women who possess a certain power. And I think Esh, through the course of the novel, doesn't know her power and doesn't realize that she has many kind of assistants that can help her along the way. She doesn't realize the people around her can help her, and she keeps a secret of her pregnancy because she thinks her father's gonna be mad, but her father just wants to provide for the baby. And that's what she doesn't realize until the end of the novel. It isn't until after the storm hits that there's this community around her that's ready to help her, ready to assist her, and that love her, such as Big Henry. I really like this line that he said. This line in the novel that I really love, it's probably my favorite, but it's by Big Henry, and he says, "This baby got a daddy-ish. He reaches out his big soft hands, soft as the bottom of his feet probably, and helps me stand. This baby got plenty of daddies." And it makes Esh cry, and it makes me cry. And it's just such a sweet moment, because then I feel like Esh is just kind of surrounded by all this love and is overwhelmed by all this love, and finally realizes what she has. And even though it's not the best situation, she can thrive, and she can be a strong woman who has plenty of love, and that baby is gonna have plenty of love. And I wish there was a sequel, because it was a really good novel. To conclude, I really enjoyed Jesmyn Ward's novel, and I would recommend it to other people, and it was just really good. And please don't stop recommending it, or not recommending it, teaching this in your course. Thank you for listening.